Let's move on to main topic number 4. And our fourth main topic today gets submitted to us by Brendan Kraft, who writes, "Hello, John and Rob." Well, Rob's not here today, unfortunately. He'll be here tomorrow, though. Keep your eyes open for Rob tomorrow. So it looks like not everything is shutting down, since Tom Cruise and team are currently filming Mission Impossible 7 in England. Why do you think they can film when other movies can't right now? Is everyone else being too cautious, or is Cruise just being reckless? Thanks. All right. So thanks a lot for sending that in, Brendan. And I'm glad you did, because there was a little bit of a misunderstanding going around online yesterday. Now, there were a bunch of reports yesterday that were claiming that Mission Impossible 7 was indeed up and shooting and they were up and filming. That is actually not the case. They're not filming right now. The studio made that clear. They're not filming. However, they are working on the movie. As of right now, they are indeed working on the movie. They're doing what they are calling tech run-throughs and rehearsals. And this one comes to us from the folks over at Digital Spy here. So you can see that, I believe that is Tom Cruise on the motorcycle, by the way. So while they don't have cameras up and running, Tom Cruise and his team are yet nonetheless still putting in work on this movie, doing a bunch of the background work, pre-production work, all that kind of stuff. They're in the process of making a movie, even though they are not actually shooting the movie as we speak. The question is everybody else being overly cautious, or is Tom Cruise and his team being reckless by continuing to work on the film? I would personally suggest the answer is probably somewhere in between. I think it's probably somewhere in between. Because look, when we see pictures like this and we see that they are doing some work and trying to prep so that when they are able to get up and filming again, they're ready to go and they have as many pieces in place as they can to try to at least make some progress even while they're not shooting. While we see pictures like this, what we don't know is how many people are there working with them. You know, if it's one or two other stunt coordinators that he has spent all his time with, and they don't bring in a group of 20 and 30 people, and they're maintaining social distancing, and they're not getting, tons of people on set. They're not bringing in a 15-person crafty team. They're not bringing in a lighting team. They don't have a bunch of PAs on set. If the work that they're doing is mostly isolated, and I don't know what the situation is in the area where they're doing this work. Maybe it's very light. Maybe they don't have a lot of social restrictions going on right now. Look, all I'm saying is we don't know. We don't know right now. Because if on that set there's 40 other people, well, then they're being reckless. But if it's him and like one stunt coordinator and one assistant helping them out as they're running through things, well, then I don't know. I don't think I want to judge that personally. Would I do it? I don't know. But I don't want to judge him if that's the case. So I think we're trying to come up with answers when we don't even have a well-defined question, So do I, in principle, have any problem with them continuing to try to do behind-the-scenes work on a movie before they can start shooting? Yeah, I'm totally good with that, as long as this is not requiring, bringing groups of people into the same room together. If there's work that can be done on a movie to continue to make process, so when you can start shooting your movie again, you're a little bit further ahead, and you can do all that while maintaining common sense social distancing, then I've got no problem with it at all. And from what I'm seeing in this picture, nothing there tends to make me think otherwise at this point. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Question is, guys, how do you feel about this? What do you think about them still doing some work? And by the way, I'm almost positive Mission Impossible 7 is not the only film to still be working on behind-the-scenes stuff, pre-production, doing all the stuff that they can do to try to get a little bit ahead for when they can actually start rolling cameras again. But what are your thoughts on this? Jump down into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys.